Hello, 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 hello. Is it live yet? No. Hello, I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Hey, Maria. Hey, Robin. How's everyone this morning? How's your weekend? Was it good? Oh, it was good. I had a very lazy day yesterday. It was great. I even napped. I never nap, but I napped. Very nice. Let's get some cards out for the collective and do some channeling. And if anybody wants a mini read, you can get those too. Just check out that pinned comment in the live chat. If you're not here in the live, then you can come along sometime. Check out the replay. Still should be interesting. But yeah, come along live sometime to get one of those mini reads. So it's by donation. Hey, Christine. It's by donation. Super chat, super sticker. There's a PayPal link in that pinned comment as well. And if you've got a question for your higher self, put a capital Q at the start of your comment, and then I'll be able to find it more easy to answer you. What else? Yeah, all of the week aheads are available for each star sign on my YouTube channel, along with the dailies. Same as usual. Okay, let's get some cards out. Starting with the creation of light. Things are lightening up. Things haven't been particularly heavy, not for me anyway. Quite the opposite, in fact, for me. It's all been a little bit boring lately. I can't complain, like everything's great, but I'm more of that energy of the, what is it, calling forth the waves. I want something to happen. It's getting a little bit boring, which is nice. I mean, I've got a great life, but anyway, things seem to be lightening up for those of you that aren't having a light time of it anyway. I'm having a light time of it anyway. Chicken's not happy because I don't have cream anymore. She sat by the fridge for a very long time. Every time I went near the kitchen, she'd remind me that she was there. She's not happy. Are you? You're not happy? No cream for you, huh? Just pets. No cream, just pets. How's everyone's weekend going? Some of you are still in the weekend, some of us aren't. Let's get some cats out. Yeah, what else can I tell you about the weekend? Gym opened back up, I haven't been yet. It was my rest day yesterday. What else? We still can't have a drink with another person though, even in our own homes. But that's alright because I'm not drinking. Swimming pools are back open as well, but they haven't opened ours back up. They haven't taken the tape off it yet. I'm going to have to remind them about that. Good weekend for you, Robin? Morning, Timothy. How's yours, Timothy? Having fun? This is the vulnerable cat. Vulnerable cat. Meet Shadow. This little kitten hasn't had the easiest time. No. You might see him peeking out of a dark alley or quickly slipping out of sight in an abandoned building. What he really needs is some love and nurturing. Don't you just want to take him home and cuddle him? Well, that's what he wants too, though he may not show it at first. Shadow is the part of us that's ever been afraid, defensive, lonely, hurt, or angry. He's our deepest vulnerabilities. He's a place inside that needs more love than anything, and you're the one to give her that love. Or him. Look at those eyes, you know you want to. Yeah, feeling vulnerable. Creation of light, things getting lighter. Once feeling vulnerable. Chicken wants to go out. Okay. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, so we've got some weird rules around here at the moment. I don't think, I can't remember, it doesn't, I don't know what we can do, what we can't do. But I'm happy, everything that I want is open now. Busy weekend for you, Christine. What were you doing? Yeah, I had an awesome time kayaking, hiking, camping, biking. Awesome. That does sound like a lot of fun. Oh, Nikki's got the questions. Myself's got the answers. I was researching Apple Watches because I want to have, I ordered one, in fact, a Series 6. I want to have some metrics on my working out and on my sleep as well. I was thinking about getting an Oura ring a while ago, but you can't get them in this country, and I can't, it's very expensive, and so if I order it from outside of this country, they will slap me with beyond ridiculous import duty, so I can't do that. I'm not willing to do that. They're expensive enough anyway. But the Series 6 is pretty interesting. I can't remember how I got onto that with its stats and everything for the fitness stuff and for the health stuff. So I ordered one, which is exciting. I've got a picture of it. I ordered the gold one with like a pinky coloured band. That's exciting. I've never had one before. But I've been wanting a feedback device for a while. Hi, Mr. Buzz. You got to be a hero. Pick up the tongue of a trailer. It slipped its chocks. I don't know what those words are. So that a jack. I know what a jack is. Could go under and regain control. Sea witch. Cute card. Oh, you might have sold your house, Robin. That's exciting. Baking, cleaning, senior order. Hi, Penny. 52 Sea Witch. Innocence. Joy of play, wonder. It's almost all about the inner child, this, I think, today. Small Mermaid is called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. Her hair sways behind her like flowing tentacles. She holds a windmill in her hand and propels her forward. That propels her forward. A wide-eyed fish is a loyal companion on her ocean journeys. She's young and uses the magic of childlike thinking to dance in the waves, marveling at the wonder of life. Nice. That's what I want more of, the wonder of life. And my personal readings, for me, myself and I, they're good. Like, it's all really good. Okay. The phone's causing trouble. They're all really good, and they're also that people are coming into my life. That's the thing. It's like there's no people left, but it's a good thing. I mean, it's because I've got rid of the old patterns and stuff. But remodeling a woman's kitchen, still taking care of myself and my kids. Yeah, selling houses, that's exciting. Movement. Yeah, good thing. And I did a little bit of research as well this weekend on this new channel and how I'm going to do it and how I'm going to, more about the videography and the editing and stuff like that, technical stuff. I was a bit tacky this weekend. Hi, Tawanda. Okay, let's get a goddess out. Which goddess then this weekend? Not Resurrection. She's a Natalis one. I didn't even go on a beach walk this weekend. It's windy. But that wasn't the real reason. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. It's a bit of a hermit, really. But, you know, I do like my tack. I do. So I had a good time. Not resurrection. Had a meltdown day of open house. Let's get Nut out. See what Nut wants to say. Resurrection. It's quite powerful energy. She's Egyptian. You have the power to reinvent yourself at any moment. Bring yourself up from what may feel like the bottom. You can overcome the challenges that have been set before you. Goddess of the sky and rebirth, Nut is holding your hand. Nut. Resurrection. Let's reinvent ourselves, shall we? I certainly don't feel like I'm on the bottom. Does anyone else? Although things have been kind of pared down. I don't know, maybe we're waiting for Mercury to get out of retrograde. For things to start happening. Kitty, you're going to have to move along because you've got the big crystal there. Let's see which can go there. Sent a double donation. Thank you. Got it. Thanks, Nikki. What's your questions? Shaved my face this weekend. Has anyone learned about face shaving? Like all of it. It's the first time I've ever done it. Interesting. Exfoliation technique with these tiny little razors. I had to wait until I'd got plenty of time to do it because it's a bit scary. It's not. It's not scary once you do it, but it's just the thought of it. Weird, huh? Women's face shaving. Exfoliate. They call it dermaplaning when it's done professionally, but they do it with sharper instruments than these little razors. But yeah, it's interesting. My skin does feel very good. It's sorted out a couple of areas of damage. I'm going to do that every weekend and see. Thank you, Tawanda. Planning retirement remolding. Big changes. It's always a shake-up, isn't it? Yeah, Mum got change. It's never comfortable. It's very windy. Very windy today. You might see the thing flapping around outside behind me. The winds of change, huh? Has anyone else ever shaved their face? I know the men will have done. But men's face shaving, if you're shaving your beard, it's different hair. It's not like shaving the little, whatever they're called, vellus hairs, I think they're called. It's very smooth. It sounds a little, I don't know. I've hardly got any hairs anyway. Watch videos of other people doing it. And then when they've got a lot of hairs, they end up like with a line going across their face of their hairs. But I don't have many at all, and they're all blonde. But the sound of it, especially on my forehead, and especially like around here, it's quite hairy around there apparently. The rest of it, not hardly hairy at all. Get one of these cards out, and then we'll do Nikki. So relaxed lately. Hi, Chris. Did another 5K. Hi, Sheldon. Welcome. was this? It was this burn with desire on it. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There's power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Huh. Not much. Not much, really. I don't desire much, really. I've got an amazing life. I'm a happy girl. And then whenever I have my desires for different things. There we go. I manifest it like that lately, so I guess it'd be nice to have friends, in-person friends, close friends rather than online friends. What else? Partner, but I'm not really that bothered about that at the moment. My weekend was good, relaxing, very relaxing. Hey Beth, thanks Sheldon. So Nikki, let's get on with your questions. Thanks for your donation, Nikki. Brief, intense, sometimes excruciating pain in your head. Radical advice. You're hairless. So those tiny little hairs. It's a strange process. Check it out. Shaving, women's shaving on YouTube. It's interesting what it does for you. I don't know whether I'll carry on doing it. We'll see. I do kind of like the first attempt at it though. So Nikki, about forgiveness. Why, it's always about forgiveness, isn't it, with you? There's some deep levels of forgiveness. So get support and forgiveness. Forgive them. This is about a reluctance to let people support you. And what's under that is that forgiveness, the deep forgiveness stuff. It's the past life stuff, again, that's bleeding over into this current lifetime. So why would the pains in the head have something to do with that? Card's really cute. They're all cute today. Oh, refocus. Patience and connection. Refocus. Got 3 cards out at once. Yeah, refocus. So there's something, it feels to me like something that you're focused on, especially around the stuff that's going on for you, Nikki, to do with past lives and stuff, is that focus is kind of disrupting your connection of moving forward. Does that make sense? Yeah, this is kind of saying stay present and refocus yourself. So what it's saying really is there's deeper stuff behind your reluctance to have people support you, to let people in. Watched a movie yesterday that was kind of similar. It was about a lady that was, I think it was cancer, I don't know. They didn't go into what it actually was, but she was recovering from that in remission. Yeah, I think it was cancer. But her cancer friend had died of it, and she'd given her a list, her bucket list kind of thing, the one that died, wanting her to live out her dreams or something. It was weird. Anyway, she was doing that. She was living out her dead friend's dreams, wishes. But she wasn't letting anyone in because she didn't think she had a future. And it's kind of like that. It's reminding me of that. looking back too much in the past, and it's constricting you instead of being in the present and moving forward. So it's your focus. That's what the pains are about. It's your focus. It's almost kind of painting yourself with your mind's focus. Yeah, and what Timothy said as well. I mean, yeah, with any of the medical stuff, I mean, I don't like doing the medical stuff really because of that, because we've got to remember the physical stuff. But I'm happy to pass on the messages from the higher self as well, because there's usually something behind it, right? Hi, Larissa. Hi, Indira. Morning, Cheryl. Giving cake and cookies away. Yummy. What's your second question, Nikki? I mean, to me, there is usually a spiritual, emotional thing behind the health stuff. It's important to do the doctor stuff as well, of course, with certain things anyway. But yeah, to me, the head stuff and the neck stuff, it tends to be about thoughts, what our focus is. That's what I found anyway. Hey, Joe's Body Shop at home. Yeah. I'm getting used to having almond milk now in my coffee. It's going cold. Right, let's get some tarot cards out and see what the story is today. Oh, what have we got here? Thank you, Penny. Have you got a question, Penny? Hi, self-guidance, Penny. Oh, more forgiveness. You and Nikki, huh? But you've got to forgive self and gratitude. Oh. Okay. Forgiving yourself for being ungrateful. Now, gratitude, the attitude of gratitude being a good thing, it's not a good thing to force. Because when we try and force gratitude, when we think that we should be grateful for things that we're not, what we're doing then is we're trying to override our guidance system. We don't have to be grateful for everything. We don't. And sometimes, if you're only receiving a little when you want to receive a lot, faking that gratitude or just is settling, right? It's putting up with it. We don't want to do that. So instead of feeling bad for feeling ungrateful, how about feeling ungrateful and then looking into that? Why am I feeling ungrateful? Not as a wrongness of you, but as a, what is this trying to tell me? It's trying to tell me that this isn't good enough for me. It's not enough for me, that something needs to change. Same as any kind of a negative emotion. As long as you've done a certain amount of work. You know, I'm not talking about Karen down the road when she feels negative because she's always feeling negative, that's her feedback. Well, it kind of is her feedback, isn't it? But you know what I mean. When you've done a certain amount of work and you've got a certain amount of self-awareness, every negative feeling that you get, it's feedback saying that something needs to change. So it's not so much about forgiving yourself for feeling ungrateful. It's more about acknowledging that you feel ungrateful about something and it being okay. It being okay. Doing face shaving for several years. It does. It makes a difference. Hi. I was scared to get going on it. I'm interested when it grows back too. It feels very different. Penny. Let's get some more for you. Oh, romance. Accept what is in romance. What's going on, Penny? Accept what is. Remember that story that I told last week? The farmer one. I tell it often. The farmer who, yeah, I think it goes something like this. The farmer who had horses and the horse ran away, and the whole village said, "Oh, that's terrible." And he says, "Oh, we'll see." It's got acceptance, you see. And then the horse came back with some buddies, and suddenly you had 10 horses. And the village said, "Wow, you're so lucky. That's great." And he says, "We'll see." And then his son got on one of the horses and it threw him off and it broke his leg. And the village said, "Oh, how unlucky, that's terrible." And he said, "We'll see." And then a war started, and the army came to take all of the young men, but they didn't take his son because his son had a broken leg, so he couldn't go to war. And all the village said, "Oh, you're so lucky." And he said, "We'll see." And the story just keeps on going on and on and on and on like that, right? It's that acceptance. There's a reason behind everything. And it's not always what it appears. So, I don't know what's going on in your romance, but accept what is. And we'll see. We'll see, because our ego doesn't want to do that, does it? Someone's done something, our ego wants to say they're wrong, and they've done it for this reason, and it's usually the worst reason. And we get, yeah, but that's our ego trying to protect us, you know. It doesn't do a very good job at it. You get it? Good. We know change is a great thing. Yeah, but we don't like it, do we, Tawanda? Thank you, Tawanda. Being patient. We're all having to be patient. How about that card yesterday from this deck? The card, what was it? Impatience. Thank you, Robin. It's a sweet sticker. Let's get one of these out. I haven't done it yet today. Ah! I knew it. I knew it. I see they're having a laugh with us. This was the card that came out yesterday. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. They're having a laugh with me. Giving away a lot of your stuff. Does it feel good to give your things away? I used to do that way too much, and it wasn't a good thing for me in retrospect. I used to give everything away. It was me not feeling that good about myself. Yeah, it was when I realized that I deserved to have nice things for myself. That yeah, it was kind of an unworthiness with me doing that. I would give anything to anyone. Oh, we'll see. Accept and change gracefully. You got a question, Robin? So impatience, we're reminded of that. It says, all delays are beneficial. Seriously, let's put impatience up there. Oh, stop it. Fan is like directly pointed at them, so they're doing pretty good to stand up. Impatience. You're welcome. You're welcome, Penny. Let's get some tarot out. The Four of Embers. Four of Wands. So it's going to be like that, is it? Oh. The Four of Wands. Happy home. Look, this is the marriage card. I'm not going to stop going on about it, are they? A cauldron in the middle of the home, though. I hope so. The Ten of Lotus is out with that. Ten of Lotuses is the Ten of Cups. Happy heart. Wish fulfillments. And yeah, happy families. Fulfilled in every way. Oh. Okay. So this is for the collective, of course. We've got the Geomancer again. The Geomancer knows when to plant those seeds, when to take action, where to take action. It's like the magician. It's got right timing, patience. The Nine of Lotuses, the Nine of Cups. Nines to me is single. Happy by yourself, fulfilling yourself, being single, right? And then the Eight of Lotuses, knowing when to walk away. You see, this is what I'm going through personally at the moment, is making sense of the patterns that I've had my whole life of keeping on choosing the same people to be friends with, the addicts, the alcoholics. And yeah, there's a lot of them around, but there's people that aren't that around too. And this is what I'm getting from this. If you're waiting, if you're single, you've been single for ages, like this, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, it's because Eight of Lotuses is something to walk away from. It's interesting because for so long, I was getting that addict, what's it called? I think it's the Romance Angel one. Addictions are affecting your relationships. Last year, with Mr. Last Year, it's like, well, he's not an addict. I'm not an addict. But yeah. And my ex was coming up as the devil all the time, which again shows of addictions and stuff like that. And it's true, even though I'd broken addictions, I'm still in that pattern of being used to it, being used to people like that. That's my normal. I've been around that my whole life. So it feels normal to me. It's my uncomfortable comfort zone. So I get it, there's still stuff to walk away from, even though I've walked away from stuff. That's what I'm saying. Gave your daughter your oil heater, winter PJs. Oh, is it cold? Oh yeah, you're saying. Hey, Tanya, your daughter graduated high school today. Cool. Some pretty little flowers named Impatience. Robin. Let's do Robin first before Nikki. Thanks for your donations, guys. So Robin, higher self-guidance for you. Passion and going well. Robin, this is about you pursuing your passions, as in something that you'd like to do. It's going well. That path is going well. Don't be impatient on that path. It's not. We're often impatient, aren't we? And we think that we're too slow. We're like, nothing's happening. But a lot is happening. The stuff is happening inside of us. The shifts are happening inside of us. And if we take a step back, we do realize that, don't we? We can realize that, yeah, I've come a long way in the last few months. Come a long way within myself this year. Even in the last few weeks, I've come a long way. And I think everyone, all of us, especially in here, will realize that too. Yeah, we might be impatient for the external stuff to happen, but we've got a lot going on inside of ourselves. So this feels like work, something you'd like to do for work to me, Robin. But you've got overwhelming and completion. So again, there is something to let go of first. Completion, for it to be over. So that's what's slowing things up. Just like I said there, with those tarot cards for everyone. And it's overwhelming, the thing that you haven't let go of yet. So it's okay. I mean, it's going to take time to let go of it. Yeah, to actually complete things, it takes ages. Oh my God, ages. To get through all the layers of it, you know? It's like this thing with addictions with me. I had to get through the layer of me being addicted before I could even face the me hanging out with addicts thing. And why and all of that. There's so many different layers, right? Thanks, Ag the Goat, AG the Goat. So, there you go. Something to complete, to put an end to, Robin, before you can move forward. No, you are already moving forward, but that's what seems to be slowing things down. Nikki, high self-guidance for the upcoming solar eclipse. Anything in particular to be or do at this time? So the solar eclipse, is that on the 10th? Is that Thursday? And we've got a new moon. You're going to be receiving something, Nikki. An idea. Waking up to an idea. You're going to be receiving an idea. Solar eclipse. New moons, new ideas. I can't remember what the daily was for that day, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Yeah, you're going to be receiving a new idea. Spark of inspiration of something. Okay. And doubt cancels abundance and overwhelming, so it could be a big idea that you might need a lot of money for, or maybe not that you need a lot of money for, but it instills doubt in you in some way of abundance, so it might seem risky. So anything in particular to be or do, just be open, because you're going to receive an idea, and yeah, then you're going to have some abundance work to do, so it doesn't overwhelm you. Don't be scared of it. I mean, your higher self doesn't give you ideas for you to not do them. But we've got to take it to a whole new level of trust, right? Especially when it's things like that. You know? Higher self has a great idea. Oh, do this. It's like, well, I've only just got enough money to do that. Higher self is, yeah, what's the problem? You've got enough money to do it. And we're like, yeah, but I've only just got enough to do it. Higher self is like, exactly, you've got enough to do it. Renegades. Who have we got next? Andrea. Thanks, Indira. Got yours too. Thanks for your donations, guys. Hey, Jamie. So, Ag the Goat, what's your questions? You haven't given them already, have you? I don't think. No. Let's do Indira first. High self-guidance for you. Strength, and courage, and right. Oh. Okay, strength and courage and right. Be strong and say something. Isn't that weird? Some colours are just very difficult to see. Even the Karen doesn't want to see it. Strength and courage and right. There's something to face. There's something to say to someone. You don't want to say it. You really want to say it. You need to say it, but you don't want to say it too. It's scary because you don't know because you're scared of what their reaction is going to be. So, what's their reaction going to be? You're taking too much responsibility over people's emotional state. People pleasing. Don't want to make them angry, or I don't know what could they be. But there is something for you to express, and you need to be strong to be able to do that. And realize that your emotional state is important. Whenever we've got something to speak out, it's very important to realize that our emotional state is important. You know, I've told you all, you might not have heard it, but the story of when I used to be a neurotherapist, I used to do EG biofeedback me and my gadgets. And that's a neurological, psychological tool, biofeedback, EEG, so putting sensors on the head. And it's very lucky to be able to do it, because generally have to be a doctor or a psychiatrist or a psychotherapist to do it. But I had some kind of an entry into it because of, they let me do it anyway. And yeah, so I was practicing that in Byron Bay, and there's this one lady, can't remember how many times she had treatment. I tended to people's, I'd sell the treatments in like batches of 10 because it works best. It's like exercise. Excuse me. So, exercising the brain. So she was there and sat in front of the computer. So the thing is, I've got 2 laptops. I'm in front of one laptop and I can see the EEG, so all the brain waves and stuff. And they're in front of a laptop and they're playing a game, or the brain is playing a game. All they know is that they want to make the Pac-Man go faster, and for it to be bright yellow, and for it to beep faster, and all of this stuff. They know all of those things, and their brain controls it. And within less than a second, their brain realizes what it needs to do in order to do all those things. And I keep on making it harder as the brain is getting it, so it exercises the brain in that way. Anyway, she sat down, she's playing this game, the brain's playing this game. And on my screen, on my therapist's screen, I can see that her brainwaves, she's almost in panic. She's in the high beta, stressed out to the max. And she sat there calm as, just watching this game. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I can see from the biofeedback that I'm getting here, that she is not calm at all. And yet she sat there, appearingly calm. I'm like, what the hell? And I thought there was something wrong with my equipment, because I remember that morning clear as, and I was just like looking back and forth. I'm like, what's going on here? And then she said, can you put something on the window, because there's glare behind the screen and it's bothering me. Now, the moment she said that, her EEG went to normal. She calmed down as soon as she said it. Not when I put a cover on the window, which I did a couple of minutes later. When she said it is when she went from a highly stressed state, almost panic. Imagine what that was doing to her health. And she didn't do it like a few minutes into the treatment. She sat there for a long time being bothered by that and not saying it. So when there's something that you're not saying, yeah, you might be able to pretend that you're calm and sit there, but it's stressing you out, it's affecting your health. And you have to know that it's not just how everyone else is feeling, people pleasing, that kind of thing. You've got to prioritize yourself and how you're feeling for your own good, for your health. So speak up. Speak up. So yeah, that's what that's about. So you've got to have a good reason, right, to be strong and courageous, because a lot of us are taught to be just please everyone else. Don't rock the boat. Don't speak up. Don't speak up if it's going to make other people mad and stuff like that. We've got to realize that our health, our well-being, how we feel is very important, and so we do need to speak out. Stop being quiet. Nurture yourself in a mystery. There's something more to this, and it might seem like it's not that important. Right? It might seem like it's not that important. So this is your higher self saying, it might seem not important to you in this particular occasion to speak up. And so you let it go as usual. But your higher self is trying to give you practice to speak up when it is important. You've got to take those baby steps first and speak up when it doesn't really matter, but get used to doing it. Because it does really matter. Your well-being matters. Your health matters. You not being in a stressed state, that matters. That stuff matters. So, there you go. Wow, yeah. Hey, G the goat. What's Brianna's true intentions energy? Okay. Ooh. Brianna's true intentions towards AG the goat. Brianna is telling you you have to listen, and you have to listen to Brianna. She's already telling you. What's she telling you? What she actually said? Be firmer and listen. So you're telling yourself another story, or you're trying to ignore what she's actually saying. People can do that sometimes. So there's that. She's already told you, but you don't want to listen to her. Feel it and meditate. You see, sometimes we can think we can know better, but that's because of our own feelings. And sometimes we do know better, but people have got choice. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've got feelings for my ex, but I don't want to be with him. And so he might say, but you're wrong that you don't want to be with me because I know that you've got feelings for me. Both of those two things are true. I mean, they can both be true at the same time. It's not about feelings for me. I just can't be with an addict. And so, AG the goat, I think Brianna's already told you where she stands on it all. But you need to listen and believe that she may not be coming from the same place as you would in those same circumstances. So there's something about feelings here, but it's for you to meditate on that. There's plenty of people I've had feelings for, but I don't want to be with, because you've got to use both your head and your heart, right? I don't know if that's the case with her. If there's feelings there and she doesn't want to be with you or something like that, but it feels like that kind of a situation to me. It's not always about feelings. Because we can have feelings for people when it's a wound mate, when it's when they're just like a reminder of our past, or that uncomfortable comfort zone thing. Does that make sense? I'll just check the bears. Did everyone see that picture of the lady pushing the bear off a wall? He was trying to get her dogs. Oh my god. Scary. It is. It's really interesting in Derma. Neurotherapy. Put myself on it as well. It's great. Because you can see, you put yourself on it and then meditate, and you can see what happens to your brain. I used to be able to do it just by looking at the therapist screen for myself. Put them on myself and then just watch the therapist screen and change my brain state. So cool. Oh, thanks, Timothy. Yeah, put a Q in front of it. Otherwise, because it takes me ages to read through all the messages. Sometimes I want to, though. She's not in communication. She said something, though, AG. That's what your higher self is saying. She said something and you haven't listened. My hair's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, it's feeling good at the moment. What did I use this morning? Reflection one, I don't know. There's a hair mask that I use that is really good. No, they're all really good, but there's one that makes it look really good and feel really good. And I know to use that on a Monday morning or whichever day that I've not washed my hair the night before because I wasn't exercising. What's Letitia energy towards you? But only when you're barefoot. What's that? Hello, the mask. I need more coffee. What's Letitia energy towards you? Okay, so it's the other way around, OG. Yeah, meditate on those feelings then, because yeah, like I said, sometimes we get feelings. She might not be aware of it. We get feelings for people. Like I get feelings for addicts. I get feelings for people at rock bottom, where I've been, and it's us trying to love our past selves, our inner children, and we've got to be really careful of that because we can fall for people that are like our wounded inner children. Yeah, and so maybe she's doing something like that with you, which you've got some issues you're trying to heal from. It's probably got something to do with that. So that'll be why it says meditate and feel it. Yeah. Okay. Second question. What's Letitia's energy? Empower self and respect. Oh, nice. But kind of challenging. Empower self and respect. Yeah. It's good energy. It's challenging. It's a good thing now, right? If I was to choose between the two energies, I'd absolutely go Letitia. Empower self and respect. Letitia won't let you get away with things, and that's really good. She's more on the level. Yeah, that first energy is kind of awash with emotion and confusion, not making clear choices. Is it true and allow? Okay. And so you might feel like Letitia isn't a good choice because of that challenge. And again, our ego tries to protect us and it doesn't do a very good job of it. Our ego will keep good people away from us because they're challenging. And it'll keep disempowered people around us because that's our comfort zone. Yeah, so is it true and allow? So this is more about your resistance toward Letitia. Stories that your ego say. Is respectful and challenging, but challenging. So someone that won't let you get away with stuff. Someone that will hold you to your truth, I guess. Good energy. I like that one. Coffee. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Some water. It reminds me, I've run out of water. Deliveries aren't good at the moment because of the state of the country. And so my usual water supply hasn't arrived on the island yet. I'm running out, which is a pain in the ass because on Mondays I need to work all day. Thank you, Cheryl, for your donation. Not be going out to the shop. And it's hard because I get the big carry containers, 5 litre containers of water on my bicycle. I hang 2 of them on the handlebars. And when I start riding the bike, the weight of them, pretty weighty, they start swinging like this. And so that then once they get a swing on them, I'm like this, hoping that cars don't go past me. I don't have to go very far, but still, it's exciting. People pleasing is dangerous. We've got to stop it, right? But we've been taught to do that, especially women. Oh. Okay, Cheryl. There's lots of retracted messages. What's been going on while I went to the bathroom? Okay, Cheryl. High self-guidance for you. Take the risk in time alone. Da, da, da. Risky, is it? Is there someone that you've got to leave or a job that you've got to leave? Something like that? Seems risky. Could be a friendship, not to hang out with anymore. Something like that. Take the risk. Let's get more information about that. Grace? Yeah, it's friend. It's a friend. Okay. So you know how I was just talking before about the moment, sure, I've stopped patterns and stuff, like hanging out with the addicts and things like that, and alcoholics, but now I'm having to sift through the inner stuff. I feel you've got something similar going on here, Grace. I mean, it could literally be a friend called Grace, but probably not. It's keeping you out of the flow anyway, and it might not be that you're actually hanging out with this friend anymore. Yeah, it's a definite message of take the risk and separate that energy. It would be the one that drains you, the friend that drains you, the one that doesn't make you feel very good, the one that you can only take in small doses, the one that, yeah, there's something to it. There's something to why you need to get away, and it's holding you from being in the flow of great things happening. You might not realize it. We're vibrational beings, and we try to get in the same vibration as those that are around us or those that we're connected with. And we see this as women because our periods align with each other, right? With those that we hang out with. But it's the same on every level. Our brains, our heartbeats, our thoughts. We actually get in sync, in vibe with those that are around us, those that we're hanging out with, even if it's online. So, yeah. You might not think that a certain friend that drains you is doing much. You might think, well, it's okay because I'm not with them that much. And so, no. And even if you're not hanging out with them anymore, you might be thinking about them. Same time, you might as well be hanging out with them. Your Matt just came. Matt. Yoga mat. The 4 agreements. Run responsible for self, no one else. Yeah. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say what you say. It's okay to say no, thank you. It's okay to say no. Connie, you definitely fall on your butt. What are you talking about? So hopefully that helped you. There. I think I've done everybody. You're on the same cycles as women at work. It happens, even online. Like when I've got like a close online friend, we sync. Could be at the other side of the planet and we sync up. But not me right now, because I'm menopausing. It's crazy. I wish it would just stop. I want it to end and not menopause. This menopause is too random for my liking. I want the end. Carpet. Ah, new carpet. I was thinking yoga mat. Doormat, yoga mat, carpet mat. Four of Wands again. It's got to keep on going on about marriage, doesn't it? What the hell? Oh, I forgot. This is for the collective again. The Four of Swords, healing. And the Page of Crystals. Oh, I need to read the Page of Crystals out. We know the Four of Swords, don't we? It's about rest, recuperation, healing. It's about pretending that you're dead. In the normal tarot, it's like a soldier laying down, pretending they're dead. Just have a break. I'll read the Page of Crystals out though, because I feel like there's a message in that for us. Let's do Jamie first. See you, Tawanda. Always nice to have you in the cafe. Jamie, high self-guidance on Tyson. 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 What has Tyson told you? Because surrender, and is it true? Tyson's let go of someone or something. No, they haven't. Tyson hasn't. Tyson's lying. Now, I don't know if this is like Tyson's lying about something. Tyson said that they've let go of something and they haven't. It might not be major, but it might be too. Why would Tyson do that? Yeah, Tyson's definitely lying about something. Kind of an immature energy. I don't know how old Tyson is, but kind of an immature energy. Because I'm just picking up that, why would someone lie? Well, they lie because they want to try and get out of something, right? It's an immature energy. Run away. Yeah, Tyson's a liar. You're aware of it. Very immature energy. You end up like mothering this one. So yeah, run. Not good energy. And you might, if you stick around, you'll end up mothering Tyson. You don't need to. Not your responsibility. Yeah, it's not leaving his wife. It's not. No. That's what I was thinking. It was something like that. He's lying. Run. He's also very immature. You're getting hot flashes. I'm not getting anything, Connie. I'm not getting any symptoms at all of menopause apart from randomness. Randomness of periods, that's all it is for me. I think I was getting like one period every 2 months or something like that. Then I got one on a 28-day cycle again. What the hell? I'm expecting you for a few months. There you go, you got the truth, Jamie. Even if Tyson doesn't want to tell you the truth. That is helpful. Snitching on them. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Hello. Didn't see you in there. You watch them all. Cool. Yeah, run for your life. Haven't had hot flashes, but you know I live in the tropics, so I'm always sweating. It would fly under the radar if I was getting hot flashes. Right, let's read this one out. This one, Page of Crystals. What have we got here? The Four of Embers. This is about marriage, Ten of Lotuses, being happily ever after. The Geomancer, knowing when to take action, but yeah, being single and fulfilling ourselves first because there's something to walk away from. Four of Swords and heal. There's something to heal from. Page of Crystals, though. Why have we got the Page of Crystals? I do love this book. Crystals, crystals, where are you? Here, Page of Crystals. At night, they're worse. Well, it's like 32, 33 degrees here at the moment. Not today. I wonder what it is today. So I'm sweating. I'm okay when I'm sat in the aircon and the fan's on me here. When I haven't been outside, even just to go and get a flower. Definitely not to get the water because then I'll be a sweaty mess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm having hot flashes. There doesn't seem to be any unwarranted sweats. Well, I haven't had any symptoms at all. Page of Crystal, although, yeah, that's what other women tell me when they're really fit and healthy as well, that you don't get symptoms. It's probably a symptom of other stuff added onto it, you know, like everything is. Like, I haven't had hormonal issues since I was 20 and not very healthy. Anyway, back to the Page of Crystals. Entrepreneurial, dedicated, visionary, adapt. Oh. Your ideas and plans are headed in the right direction. So it's important to maintain focus on your goals and aspirations. Now is the time to make any concrete plans to take action. The transition phase between dreams and reality. Expansion, good news. Oh, we do have something coming then. We just got to be patient. Oh, you got the man at end, Penny. Good. How long did it take you from the menopause time to the man at end? It's my new term that I've made up, the man at end. I just wish it would be over. I got excited when it first started. When the menopause first menopaused. I'm like, yes, the end of the scourge of my life, the worst thing in my life. It's going to end. But it's taken that was like 2 years ago. Page of Crystals is down to earth, kind-hearted, and ambitious individual. Ooh. They thrive to learn new things and are extremely attentive to detail. More introverted than most, Page of Crystals feels the most at peace when they're immersed in nature. Their patience and calmness gives them a keen sense of clarity, which also prevents them from making hasty or impulsive decisions. Oh, there you go. No hasty and impulsive decisions. A dedicated, determined personality. That's what we're getting ourselves to. Dedicated, determined personality. No, prevents them from making hasty or impulsive decisions. That's the key here. Geomancer, that's why we've got the Geomancer out. So what are we doing? We're letting go of stuff. We're healing ourselves so that we don't make hasty, impulsive decisions based on ego stuff, based on our wounds, based on us trying to love our past selves, our past wounded selves, based on all of that dodgy stuff. Been over menopause since you were 50. I'm 50. Maybe you'll stop soon. Oh, you woke up 4 to 5 times. No, I'm not on fire from the inside out. Like I said, though, I've never had hormonal problems since early 20s. And when I'm talking about hormonal problems, early 20s, I'm talking about not feeling good before my period, it affecting my mood, me wanting to dump my fiance every month. Maybe I should have done. Life would be quite different. And yeah, it was stress. It was stress looking back. So it doesn't surprise me that I'm not getting any symptoms with menopause, because I haven't had symptoms with anything else, so why would I get symptoms with menopause? My hair's falling out more. Oh, mine no. My hair's getting better and better, but that's because of what I'm using. If you, let me show you something. This. Kerastars have this range, and it's called Genesis. This is anti-fall fortifying serum. I use this each night on my scalp. Just put a little, it's like half a dropper. I use about this much, not even up to that line, and run it through my hair, through onto my scalp, and then just rub it in. But I also use, they've got a hair mask as well in this range, the Genesis anti-hair fall. This is the gem though. You use this, your hair doesn't fall out as much. Like literally, this is my second bottle of it, and because I've got long hair, I'll see them on the floor and have to brush them up. I used to have to brush up the floor for all my hairs every single day. I don't need to anymore. It's unusual now for me to see hair on the floor. It's really good. It's expensive. All the Kerastars stuff is expensive, but it works. So get yourself some of that, because it does make a difference. I'm not sure whether they're shampoo in the same range. I have used the shampoo and the mask in the same range, but I think that's the key. It's that serum stuff that makes the biggest. You had a total hysterectomy when you're 42. Seriously. Oh. 2 years. Oh, maybe I'm almost at the end. Thanks, Chris. Lining gland. Why would they want to do that to you? Why? Why hysterectomies? I mean, why? What was going on? God, I'm so glad I don't see doctors. I don't need to. I mean, it's not like I've got things wrong with me and I should go and see a doctor. I just don't. I just don't need to. I'm just going to be healthy dad, I think. So, since we're talking about health, I've been focusing on my health for a while now. Got off track during the COVID mess. Does my higher self have any guidance? Oh, I'm excited to get my iWatch. It should be called iWatches. Why aren't they called iWatches? Apple Watch for all of that. Blood oxygen. That's going to be so interesting while I'm training. I want my stats while I'm training, because I'm so fit and my recovery is super, super fast. I can be like panting after doing high intensity. The trainers did it again the other day on Saturday. They're all laughing, going, "You're like a 20-year-old." And so I've finished a high intensity 5 minute of high intensity. I'm breathing really heavy. Within about 20 seconds, I'm recovered. That's major fitness right there. And I want the stats on it there from that watch. I hope that it's okay under wraps, from my boxing wraps. We'll see. And it's got a blood oxygen meter on it. What else? I hope the 7 doesn't come out really soon if the 7 has got a insulin thing on it, a blood glucose. I'm going to have to upgrade if it's got a blood glucose meter on it, because that would be very interesting to have a continuous blood glucose. And I'm also interested in the nighttime stuff as well, to see especially the blood oxygen levels. I want to see my blood oxygen levels while I'm training, and I want to see blood oxygen levels while I'm sleeping too. It's just fascinating to me, all of that stuff. Anyway, Chris, health. Get what I want and have a good time. What's that got to do with your health? Get what you want and have a good time. Let's get more cards out before I know what that's on about. How'd your lining burnt? Oh no, Seedles is hangover. I don't miss my hangovers at all. I got a bar last night that had a bowl of snacks on the table. Eating them like crazy and realised they're crickets. Well, they're nice. Crunchy. Yum. High protein. We eat those here. So, Chris, get what I want and have a good time, peace, and accept what is. Just, as far as your health goes, just keep on responding to your emotional guidance system. Keep on having a good time. Be at peace. Accept what is. Keep yourself on an even keel and your health will be good. Crickets. Does that help you? Does that help you, Chris? Yeah, it's saying like keep yourself on an even keel. Like I said, with my hormones, I was stressed out in my early 20s. Get rid of the stress. You don't get the other symptoms too. Like, I'm not saying that I would never get anything wrong with me, but stress really messes you up. So if you, yeah, make good decisions for yourself, get what it is that you want, don't hold back on stuff that you want, allow yourself, and then have a good time and be at peace, accept what is, don't fight against things. Your health will be good. Simple according to your higher self. Thanks, Maria. I do actually like crickets. They're tasty. Some people dip them in sriracha sauce. I like them by themselves. Just be okay with eating donuts. If that's what you want. I wouldn't eat a donut. But I think its point is like, you do make better decisions for yourself if you're noticing if you're noticing yourself more and how you feel, right? Why wouldn't I eat a donut? Because it makes me feel like crap. I don't want to put up with that. Same with the hangovers now. I don't want to drink because I don't want to feel like that anymore. I don't even want to drink a little bit because it disrupts my sleep. I don't want to feel that. And so the more that you are, tuned into your guidance, the more that you'll make better decisions for yourself and your health. There's been so much numbing out, right? You'd have to be, just the stuff that a lot of people in the world will eat. Got to be totally numb to themselves and how they feel to eat that shit. Really. Blech. Makes me feel terrible. Your truck axle is supposed to home deliver in the morning. Maria, eat more crickets, Chris. Less donuts, more crickets. There you go. That's some guidance for you. Okay, Maria. Relax and feel it. Oh. Relax and feel it, Maria. Feeling relaxed. Ah. There's relaxation and there's relaxation. I took relaxation to a whole new level. Look at my new thing. This. Oh my God, it's really good. If I lie on it, like from there, from just below my shoulder blades, from here, from back there up to the top. Oh my God. It's like crunch, pop, whiz, bang, and just rolling. Oh, it's so good. And then after I'd done a session with that, I watched a couple of movies laying on the bed, and I felt so relaxed to a whole new level. I thought I was relaxed before, but I was really, really relaxed then. I could even feel it in my muscle tone, that my muscles are just going like. Anyway, in a similar way, Maria might think that you're relaxing. You can take it to a whole new level when you'll feel a whole deeper level of relax. Relax until you really feel it. How does everyone relax? I used to, when I was more stressed out, when I was more not happy with myself, I used to use guided meditations and stuff like that to relax. I used to have to be more active with it. Actually do things to calm me down. Femra is a key to back health. I love it. I got one at the gym and I use it, but to have one here and be able to do it, oh, so good. And it's the best colour. I just ordered a Yeti coffee cup thing. Same colour. Banana cakes. Oh, yum. Whiz bang. Yeah, pop squeak. You know when you, I can make that happen just by sitting up straight. My neck can go whiz bang and pop and squeak. But with that, it was really. So relax. Maria, what do you do to relax? Pilates. That will help. I mean, yeah, I don't know how people can relax if they don't exercise. I wouldn't like to be in someone else's body. Follow my knowing and knowing. Maria, to relax and feel it. Follow your knowing and knowing. So yeah, tuned in, doing the right things. Pilates, hot baths, meditation. Baths, yeah. Walking slowly, looking at nature. That really helps me relax. You know what to do, Maria? So this is suggesting that, yeah, your Pilates thing, you're getting the right, guidance. Keep on following that. Keep on doing the things that come up, but it's about relaxation. You need to relax more. Push yourself less. Relax more. Self-love. Yeah, now my slow walks, they're really helping me to relax more. I'm a lot more relaxed. You might notice it, especially in cafe. I'm not hyped up anymore. I'm not. It probably helps that I'm not drinking as well. Walking, yeah. Baths. I miss baths too, Chris. Candles. Oh, you've still got one. It's not deep enough though. Oh, temperance. Patience. Patience. Nature, yeah. Nature's really good. Hands cold, so my ring's flipping around. I'm going to turn the fan off. See, if I had my Apple Watch, I would know what temperature it is. You know what else I can do with my Apple Watch is I can control my phone with it. And that might not seem like much to you, but when I'm recording 12 videos in a day, sometimes more than that, getting up to turn it off, on and off, and then having to edit it, those bits before of me getting up and me sitting down again, take those off and then process that video before I upload it, that takes time. Now, if I can control when I hit record on my watch, I don't have to do all of that editing. That's exciting. I'm excited for it. I wish it was like America and you could get things sent straight away, but in this country you can't. I think it's going to arrive in 9 days' time. 9 days to keep on doing more research about it and get bored of it before it's even arrived. Miss you, tub, Penny. Yeah, very few baths in Thailand. To relax, is sit on your front steps, listen to the creatures, stare at the water. Have your relaxed time. Nice. Temperance. I know, I've got to react to the patience thing. Things are getting lighter, apparently. Let's get more tarot out. Deep breathing with your eyes closed. You see, I used to have to do stuff like that, Christine. Yeah. It's like there was one of the cards that I put on Facebook. You know, these cards. The card of the day, and someone said that breathing is like the best advice. It is, but only for certain situations. Only when you're troubled, kind of thing. Like, because I really notice now, I don't meditate anymore. I don't need to. There's certain things that I used to do that are just the remedies for when you need a lot of self-soothing, for when you need to calm down and all of that. You know, when you're in need of it. Just not anymore. You're like, what series have you got, Chris? I can't wait to get it. I'm so excited. I'm literally like just watching videos about it all the time now, finding out more and more about it. Do you do the fitness thing? Fitness Plus? Because I'll get like 3 months of Fitness Plus with it. Two of Swords. Not sure of decisions. I was just told to read that out, which means me having to go over there and get the box out. I used to have to do the deep breathing thing, especially around, like, I remember the last time I had to do stuff like that, it would have been around money a couple of years ago. Calming myself down about that. Two of Swords. Let's go and get it. I get the other box as well, and just in case they tell me to read that out too. Okay, right, seers. The Two of Swords. Series 3. Oh, I'm excited. I never thought to get one before. I don't know why. I can't remember why I thought to get one now, but I can't remember what alerted me to them. Okay, the Two of Swords, stalemate, crossroads, making a difficult choice, opposing ideas or options, choosing the best route of action, memory and thought. It's a difficult choice, confusion, the angst of the unknown, between a rock and a hard place, fear of commitment. Oh, yeah. From what I've seen of the Fitness Plus thing, it's not for people like me. It's all a little bit too lightweight. I'm loving the Caroline Gervin ones though. Oh my God, she is incredible. Those workouts, she puts a new one up every single day. I've been doing that. I tried to do it yesterday after my nap. I got 20 minutes into it and I felt sick. I'm like, no, it's definitely a rest day today. I did 20 minutes though. It's pretty good. But that's a lot of strength stuff. No gym's open now again, so maybe I'll do my Caroline workouts there. But yeah, I might use that Fitness Plus thing at the gym, like to do the rower ones and the bike workouts and treadmill workouts. That'd be a bit different. Yeah, the car valet was smoking weed in your car last night. Oh my God, it's crazy. You know that feeling of not knowing? It's time to make a choice. It may seem like you're in between a rock and a hard place if you can't decide which way to go, because you can't see the bigger picture yet. The Two of Swords is whispering that you must move in one direction. Close your eyes and listen to your internal guidance system for your map. If your intuition has fallen unusually silent, it's asking you to trust yourself and your ability to discern and decide. It's reminding me of this, the Geomancer. Like, we will know when the right time to take action is. Even in blindness, you already know the best way forward. When you act, the future will reveal itself, and it will help you move toward your dream. Have faith that the universe is serving you the right experience. At the crossroads of duality, your analysis and overthinking will just get you buried in the quicksand of a million possible endings. So find peace of mind by trusting your judgment. I do feel like it's not time to act at the moment. No, I think we're waiting for the right time to act. And I think that's just about knowing that we will know when the right time is to take action. At the moment, it feels more like the energy of us just like accepting that it's not our time to take action. There's more healing and stuff to do right now to really settle into it, that inaction, the peace and relaxation and all of that. Moon, unknown. And it's okay for it to be unknown. Yeah, it's okay for it to be unknown. We have this urge to take action. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I don't think that there is anything to do at the moment. That's why we're getting the patience card out so much. It's more of an internal process right now. Getting ready. Trusting ourselves that we will know. See you, Christine. Have a good day at work. Unknown. It's okay for it to be unknown. It's okay for it to be up in the air. Let's read the moon. As soon as I got the box ready. Yeah. I would be mad. Someone smoked in my car. I'd be mad. The moon. Illusions, hidden truths, shadows in the moonlight. Facing your fears. Obscured knowledge. The need to trust your intuition. Instinct. The things you cannot know at this time. There's things you cannot know at this time. Subtle illumination. Confusing reflections. Confusing guidance. So it's confusing. I don't believe it anymore. My energy updates for the dailies, it's helping some people. A lot of them, especially when you do the reunion things and stuff like that, it's helping some people for sure, because some people are getting back to me saying, yeah, it did happen. So there's a reason for it, but I don't believe it for myself anymore, because, and even my personal readings, like I do a weekly reading for myself, It's always like positive and saying something's going to happen. In fact, no, the last couple of weeks it hasn't been. It's more of the getting ready stuff. Hang on, I need to check it now. But yeah, it's more of the getting ready and just knowing I'm on the right path. Why does that happen? Sometimes I try and open something up and it takes a very long time. It's just doing so much right now with streaming this. Okay, well, maybe next year that'll come up. Just having trouble. Oh, yeah, it's letting go of the past this week for me. Oh, that one. Yes. I did think it was my place to encourage everybody and be an encourager of people, no matter where they're at, no matter how rock bottom they are. I've done that. I had to do that for so long in my life because of the addicts and everyone that I was around. Be an encourager, and my reading this week is saying you've got to stop doing that. It's not your place to do that. You know, like encouraging people and saying that they're doing great when they're not, when they really need to crash on their face and stuff like that. You need to stop doing that. See, this is what it says. There's definitely something and someone coming. Trust yourself, trust your path. It's magical and you're doing great. Trust it. That's what came up. There's something and someone coming. Just trust my path. I'm getting ready for it. That's what my personal readings keep on saying. She's having trouble seeing the paths that lie ahead. Two maidens light the way, yet neither can illuminate what exists beyond the fog of the horizon. The counsel is to tune into the moon and to trust the inner voice. She squints to see, and the watery surface plays tricks in the dark. The shadows of the shadows cast illusion, and without true clarity she finds herself quieted, afraid, unsure. She takes a deep breath, and the muse of the moon stirs as the light bends and lengthens. Moonchild, there's an ancient wisdom ahead, and yet you must meander into my moonlit streams of unconscious trust and allow your intuition to hear the gentle nudges of your knowing. Her voice streams in louder now. Find peace within the shadows, for there's deep magic there. Find deep truth in your own discernment. Sometimes you cannot know until you walk the way. Know that your path will indeed become one of uncertainty at times, and allow your fears to dissipate as the sun peeks over the horizon at dawn. So much unknown at the moment, but it's okay. You are written in stardust and folded through time, and the seas of illusion are your mountains to climb. Your visions have driven you crazy for months. Well, like I say, I can't fault what's going on in my life at the moment. At the moment, it's great. It's just a little boring, but not that boring. I mean, it is great. I can't complain. But there is a part of me going, come on, bring something on. Shake it up a little bit. Maybe that's the addicted to drama thing. Because of the past. Could be. I had a reunion with school friends last night and drank too much. See this? It's an internal process. It's okay to be in the unknown at the moment. There's a resurrection happening. And we've got vulnerability out here. We only feel vulnerable because of what our ego is saying. Our ego is saying, you got to do something, make it happen. You know? We don't have to do anything. It's starting to not be boring. I'm getting used to the boredom. Hey, Catherine. I'm not bored. Not at all. My life is very full. It's just got no people in it at the moment, apart from my trainers. And one of them's kind of goofy over me. It's annoying. Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I'm not feeling these cards at all. Four of Pentacles was in the daily, but that was about the financials and stuff. Having a solid financial thing going on. Thanks, Catherine, for your donation. You got a question? So yeah, I'm not bored. Not in the slightest. There's a lot to amuse me. I think I've just been used to a lot of drama with other people. I don't have any of that anymore, which is refreshing. But I would like some. I was going to meet up with people this weekend, but then my period started, and I didn't want anything. Didn't want to do anything, and I just wanted to be lazy. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, okay, it's the Four of Pentacles. That's my self saying, "Oh, you don't trust those cards coming out." Well, here's the exact same card. Four of Pentacles. This is the miser in this deck, right? And it is about that. But it's also about the negative side of the miser, the positive side of it, the one that saves, the accumulator, the one that allows themselves to have stuff that has that firm foundations of abundance, solid foundations, you know. The Four of Pentacles in the usual tarot, it's the dude sat on his throne and he's got one pentacle under one foot, one pentacle under the other foot. He's got a big pentacle. He's got a pentacle on his head as well. It's firm foundations. So we're sorting our pentacles out first, or getting into some kind of success first. I know that's come up with a lot of people's readings. It comes up over and over again and has done in the years too. A lot of the time, relationship is held back for you to get on your life purpose path and get an amount of success. Not because you've got to be perfect before you meet your person or anything like that, but because our higher selves know us better. They know us too well. They know how lazy we get. Hanging on to things too tightly. It can be, yeah, holding stuff back, being miserly. Just getting that solid foundations from it today. Because holding back is a good thing, often. Catherine, I'm looking at putting a house offer on a new home today. Oh, exciting. You're nervous. Is it nervousness or is it excitement? One step at a time, clear within. Feelings. Is it nervousness or is it excitement? Okay, so take it slowly, because we never want to do things when we don't feel good about it, right? Because that's kind of contradicting our energy. So take it slowly so that you can tune into those feelings and clear them out first. We're never going to feel fully calm when we're entering into change, right? But we can wait until we're settled down enough. It's about knowing yourself and knowing there's always going to be that nervousness there when we're talking about change. Everyone feels that. Remember when I used to feel nervous before this show? I don't anymore. But maybe I will again. Anyway, take things one step at a time because you want to notice and pay attention to that. Here you go. Follow your knowing and release guilt. So there is something behind it. Right, so guilt. Why would that be? Guilt. What's the guilt about then? So are you worried that you putting an offer on this house will make someone in your family feel like you're doing better than them, or it's, yeah, what was the guilt about? I don't know. I'm just trying to guess. I'm just trying to guess at it here. Sometimes we get guilt when we are rising above. So in this money group that I'm in, the money boot camp group, I don't particularly get it myself, but because I'm detached from my family, but other people have it. You know, you can't get more wealthy than your wealthy uncle or your dad. Some people have that. They're like, oh, I can't be more wealthy than my dad. I can't earn more than my dad because my dad's the one that earns most money. You know, that we can have stuff like that. People can feel guilty for out earning or being more successful than other people. In the house, you could feel like if it's a step up for you, you might be worried that people will feel like it's a personal attack on them. Because some people are like that, you know. You step up and they're like, oh, you're becoming fit, so that means you're trying to say that I'm not fit. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just trying to live my life. Giving the dog a bath. So yeah, Catherine, follow your knowing and release that guilt. What's the guilt about? I don't know. What is the guilt about? So the guilt is making you feel nervous about it. Sort that out first before you move on, before you move there, before you move on that. I mean, interesting the words that just came out of my mouth. Before you move there, you're moving there. Jamie, what are you saying? Multiple of me? I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking to Timothy. So, Four of Pentacles, back to the collective. Let's get one of these out. This looks, I don't know. It's crazy how the Four of Wands keeps on coming out at the start. Have you noticed that? Every day, it's a relationship card that comes out. It's like our higher selves want to keep on reminding us why we're waiting, what it is, these relationship journeys that we're on, that we're all getting so frustrated with. Oh, nice. What's it like, Catherine? I love houses. I'm really enjoying this space now, much more than I was before. I wonder if my standing desk is ever going to arrive. The star, harmony and renewal. There's that renewal again. This one, nut, resurrection, starting again. Oh yeah, so it's going to be a whole new start, like a starting life again kind of thing. We're getting ready for that. Hello, boy. Oh, it's see what he's got in his hands. So the gardener just walked by right outside of my place, and he's got a handful of leaves. I know what they are. I know what they are. I don't know what you're going to do with them as well. The Kaczan, which is now legal in this country. It was illegal before. I didn't know there's a Kaczan plant down there. I do now. Star. Harmony and renewal. So there's going to be a whole new start. It's going to be bigger than we think, and this is what we're getting prepared for, apparently. The Hierophant. Wow. How about that? Spirituality and knowledge, yes, but it's also the card of marriage, starting and ending it with marriage. It's going to be, it's not like just any old relationship is coming for us. It's going to be big. And that's why we're having to wait. We're not just waiting for anyone. It's like my reading says. You've got someone coming. I believe it. But of course, my ego is saying, but you need to do something. You need to do something. And then, you know, come watch something on YouTube. I don't watch readings anymore, but I'll be watching some kind of a lifestyle thing on YouTube, and then they'll say, yeah, I was single for ages, but then, you know, I had to get myself out there and go on dating things, and it's like, no, 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 no. My ego chirps saying, yeah, you've got to do something. Well, that's exciting, Catherine. Step up. God, it's nearly 9 o'clock. Carrots. Let's get some more cards out quickly. Let's get these random things out. Good luck. Financial pinch. You see, there's that. 4 of Pentacles. Why? I've got horseshoe first. Good luck. But the lobster, financial pinch. We'll put that with the 4 of Pentacles there. We've got to get solid money first. Get firm in our money paths first. In abundance. For ourselves. Don't want to get into a relationship when you're not firm in your abundance. Because then it gets messy. It gets messy when we try and transfer it and get the abundance through someone else. Power plays and all kinds of stuff. It's not good. Not good. Final date. That's exciting too. Plenty of material things. There you go. We need plenty of material things. So some of you, you're having to get on that path. I'm firmly on that. My abundance is flowing great now. It's great. It's like the first time in my life I can get whatever I want and still be reaching regularly my savings targets and stuff, savings goals. It's fantastic. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Some of you are waiting. The relationship is going to come after you've started a business, or you've got successful in a business, or you're doing what you came here to do, life purpose kind of stuff. Some of you have got a long wait because you've got to get firmly on that first. Major challenge to overcome. I don't think I have, but maybe I do. Major challenge to overcome first. Major, really? Yeah. Well, your high self seems to think, Catherine, that you're moving there because when I was switched off, when I was focused, I was going for some more. Pain A. It's gone out of sight, so I can't see where it is. It's going for some more. Maybe he's dealing it for some extra money. Okay. Does that make sense then? Got a bit more information about why we're waiting. Does everyone feel happy about it? You got that one as well. The mountain. Major challenge. There we have it. That's today. I'm going to get on with the the dailies for next week. No? And then I might do another pick a card read if I've got energy left. But I do need to go and buy some more water soon, today, at some point. Unless the guy gets a shipment through. So thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks for all of your donations and your presents and everything. Let's do this in 2 days' time, shall we? I'll go to the beach tomorrow morning because it's about time I went there again. What else can I tell you? I'm going to make new moon readings available tomorrow. There's none available at the moment. Reduced price new moon readings. Because we've got that on Thursday, so yeah, 2 days is enough. If anyone wants one of those. Tomorrow, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to get one. Oh, cool. New vacuum. Is it a Dyson? I love my Dyson hairdryer. It's awesome. I might get a Dyson fan next because they're magic. Have a great day or night, everybody, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye. Oh, something's going on with this page. There we go.